Shirley Chisholm came to Washington, D.C. on May 21, 1969, to give a speech about equal rights for women. She was the only woman elected to Congress in 1968, and during her years there, she co-founded the National Organization for Women. After her years in Congress, she co-founded the National Political Congress of Black Women. Shirley was known for standing up for what she believed in and also for her moral character. Before Shirley gave her speech in 1969, the National Organization for Women issued a Bill of Rights to fight for their rights as women. The unspoken assumption is that women are different. They do not have executive ability, orderly minds, stability, leadership skills, and they are too emotional. It has been observed before that society, for a long time, discriminated against another minority, the blacks, on the same basis, that they were different and inferior. Shirley uses the example of black oppression to make a connection between black people and women. She says that because black people are different than white people, they were discriminated against, and that the same thing was happening to women. Also, there was no proof that women did not have executive ability, orderly minds, stability, leadership skills, etc., and it was the same when the blacks were discriminated against and forced into segregation. As a black person, I am no stranger to race prejudice. But the truth is that in the political world, I have been far oftener discriminated against because I am a woman than because I am black. Prejudice against blacks is becoming unacceptable, although it will take years to eliminate it. But it is doomed because, slowly, white America is beginning to admit that it exists. Prejudice against women is still acceptable. Here, Shirley uses herself as an example to empower her speech. The fact that she was discriminated against more because she was a woman was powerful and eye-opening to the audience. She also uses prejudice against black people to support her claims that prejudice against women is still acceptable. Her claim explains that since prejudice against black people is becoming unacceptable, then prejudice against women should be unacceptable, even though it is still acceptable in this day and age. When a young woman graduates from college and starts looking for a job, she is likely to have a frustrating and even demeaning experience ahead of her. If she walks into an office for an interview, the first question she will be asked is, "Do you type?" There is a calculated system of prejudice that lies unspoken behind that question. Why is it acceptable for women to be secretaries, librarians, and teachers, but totally unacceptable for them to be managers, administrators, doctors, lawyers, and members of Congress? Shirley incorporates what many women have gone through into her speech to show how large the problem was. At that time, women were not supposed to have higher career choices. Shirley shows through her life that women can do anything that a man can do. She was elected to Congress and she fought for women's rights throughout her lifetime.